Hi, this video is going to demonstrate how to use the My Report Runner. Google provide a lot of very useful report. Take an example, annual budget tracker. So in this annual budget tracker, it track expense and income. However, it is quite a bit of time to fill in this one by one. If user have a income and expense data sheet already, my report runner will be able to extract this information and then fill into the annual budget tracker. For demonstration purpose, I created another budget tracker with the script of the report runner. So how the report runner work is it label or mark the table or the column which require input of data. For example, if I want to mark a column, maybe go to the income spreadsheet. For example, this table, if I want to fill in from the data sheet, I need to tell report runner that this column is a row label. So how to do it is highlight the header, and then from the report runner, open up the sidebar. The first time, it will ask for the authorization. Report runner look at your spreadsheet. So it will require the authority to see the worksheet that has installed the report runner. And also for import the data, you specify where the data sheet is. And then my report runner also need to access that sheet. Because of the sidebar, it requires this second authorization. So allow it. And then I can, this time I will be able to open up the sidebar. So the sidebar will allow user to define the table or the data that required. So because that column A is a row label, so I just select here, and then the row label as data name in the worksheet. So the name is category. To save time, I created on the expense sheet, I create all this label. So once the label has been defined, if I open the sidebar again, it will show all the data that has been defined. So column A, and then column C also is a label. This label is a description. So if you look at the income and expense spreadsheet, that is the description. And then go back to, and the table header is a date. So if I open up, you will see that it is the spreadsheet ID of the data sheet, and then it's from the expense sheet. So this column is from the date field, and the user want to sum the amount field into this table. So user can also specify some filter against the data name. So once everything is defined, user can select run report. The report runner will extract all this marker into a table and start processing those which are for input data first. And then for the second pass, we'll be filling in the table. Now, if we go back to the expense sheet, you will see that it fill up 100 for the children activity, and then 280 for the allowance. So it highlights all these changes and also showed what is the last value. For example, if I make a mistake, rather than 280, it should be 320. So if I go back to this report tracker and then run it again, because again, it will extract all this marker and then to start processing the marker one by one. So because I changed from 280 to 320, so this field is highlighted because last value is 280. For the previous one, January activity, because it has been reported 100 already. So this time has no change. So that's why it's not highlighted anymore. So once the report is good, we can export the report. So this function will take a copy of this spreadsheet, output into the root directory. For this copy, it will move all this marker so that your report is like is clean. So if I go back into the root directory, you will see there is this one is the latest one. So it is an annual budget tracker. It has all the expenses collected from the data sheet, and then all the marker is gone. So go back to this, and also there's one additional function called select marker for test run. For example, if we have a new table, like all this table type, with new table, we can select this table and do a test run. So basically, it is the functionality of this report tracker. If you have any questions, please let me know.